Hello, welcome to the latest edition of Marketing Crack. We've had lots of people fire us questions about social media, so here are the answers. Hello, welcome back. So we're going to talk about social media. Now, Codebreak offers a range of holistic marketing services, but generally speaking, they will all include in some way, shape or form social media. So we thought it might be helpful to talk about some of the basics of social media, but also the questions we get asked about social media, because on the back of the videos we do, the newsletters we send out, the LinkedIn posts we make, we get quite a few business owners and managers asking us questions, and we're always happy to ask questions and share a few of the top tips and the things we've learned over the decades we've been in marketing. So let's run through a few of the most popular questions. Now, the first one always is, which social media platform should I use? Of course, you've got the world and his wife to choose from now. You've got Facebook, you've got Twitbook, you've got LinkedIn, you've got YouTube. My daughters use something called TikTok, which I can't get my head around at all. Snapchat, there's a load to choose from. Now, it is better to do 2 or 3 platforms well than to chuck yourself at all of them and dilute your offering. Just focus on 2 or 3. Generally speaking, if you are business to consumer, I'd look at Facebook and Instagram and probably YouTube. If you're business to business, then I would look at LinkedIn, possibly Twitter and Facebook advertising. So forget Facebook organically, but have a Facebook page just so you can run targeted adverts off the back of it. So that would be our recommendations. Do 2 things well rather than spend all your time looking at all of them. Do you remember those old days when your business cards used to have your Facebook logo, Twitter logo, all at the bottom? Yeah, that's all long gone now. If you're a decent business and you're attracted a potential decent new customer, then they should expect to find you on social media. And if they've got half a brain, they should easily be able to find you on social media. So you don't need to put your social media logos and everything. Anyway, I'm digressing now. I know the clock is ticking because we've got to keep these videos under 10 minutes. Otherwise, we can't host them on LinkedIn. LinkedIn cap your videos at 10 minutes. So, another question we get asked a lot, how often should I post? Now, there are never any hard and fast rules, but if you can post once a day, generally speaking, on any platform you choose, apart from Twitter, the optimal frequency for Twitter is 13 times a day. And if you've got time to post 13 tweets a day, then goodness me, I think you've got lots more to focus on rather than social media. So once a day, great, but remember the golden rule. It's all about engagement. So it's better to post 3 to 4 engaging, strong posts a week than 10, 20 wishy-washy posts a week. So imagine if you do a post at 9 o'clock in the morning and it's a really cool, engaging post and it's getting lots of good interaction. But then an hour later, you post something else that maybe isn't as strong. That second post can actually reduce the effectiveness of the first post. So give a good post room to breathe. Once a day, that's almost like the unwritten rule. It ain't about frequency. If someone is posting on Facebook 10 times a day, it's generally speaking because they don't know what they're doing or they're too tight to pay for a Facebook ad budget. Oh, excuse me. I gave us cigarettes 20 years ago? No, 15 years ago. And I'm still coughing now. I'm sure it's just man flu I've got. Not that I'm getting any sympathy in the office about that, so apologies for that. Right, another question we get asked, what do I post about? So, people by people. Now, even if you work in a really, really stuffy corporate environment, generally speaking, a big differentiator you will have over the big boy competition is you. So you out and about networking, maybe you in a meeting, maybe you on your way to a meeting, going to an expo, whatever it might be, people by people. So an endless source of content as long as you're happy to get in front of the camera. Or you do what I do and make sure your staff are happy to get in front of the camera. Not that they always are, but it is an important part of the job to say, your staff, your employees are the best advocates of your business, and hopefully some of them will be happy to, I'm happy to be in front of the camera and to help out with your marketing. So that's a good source of content. And also make sure you're following industry figures, maybe even celebrities relevant to you. So if you're an architect, follow the Grand Designs Facebook page, follow Kevin MacLeod, so you can then share their content. So you're not actually writing the content yourself, you're the finder of cool content. So no one will care that you're sharing Kevin MacLeod's content. All they'll care about is, wow, this guy's found a really interesting article that happened to be written by Kevin MacLeod. So that's a good thing. So I wouldn't really worry about content as long as you're prepared to get in front of the camera. And if you've got something interesting to talk about, something free to share, some free advice to share based upon your experience, then a nice picture accompanied by text describing what you want to share, that's all you need to do. What if I attract criticism? That's another popular one. Now, we've talked about this before. The fact is, if you don't attract criticism, you're not doing enough marketing. You're not getting in front of enough people. But the critics out there are such a small minority. The only thing I can say is don't worry about them, because the positivity, the rewards you will get out from the majority of people who see your content, it will far outweigh those one or two idiot keyboard tough guys. So don't even sweat about that. But yes, you probably will attract criticism. Even nice, lovely people like me get shot down on social media once in a while. Hard to believe, I know. Another popular question, do I need to incorporate videos? Yes, videos are crucial. For example, on Facebook, a video is 5 times more engaging than an image. If a picture says 1,000 words, what is a video going to say about your business? So you must be happy to do videos. They are hard work. It's hard to get me in front of a camera. I don't mind doing it. It's not the first thing I want to do, believe me, but I know it's good for my business. Doing videos has without a doubt been the best thing we've done for getting our name out there, engaging with current clients, obviously apart from going out and actually meeting and talking to them face to face, but certainly in terms of attracting new business. So videos absolutely need to be done. So if you can host your videos on YouTube, great, but then upload the file directly to Facebook, to LinkedIn, whatever you're using, then happy days. Facebook and LinkedIn don't like linking through to YouTube. So host them on YouTube to maximize the search engine optimization benefits, because YouTube is owned by Google, but upload your videos directly to the social media platform you're using, and just practice. So on the back of that, some people have asked, what video gear do I need? Do I need to go out and spend £1,000 on fancy cameras? No, we've got a nice fancy camera, but we're recording this on my iPhone 10. Or is it iPhone X? I don't know. It's the same bloody phone. The iPhone 10, and if you Google Smooth 4, so the number 4, you will see the sort of gimbal tripod setup we've got, and that's a really cool bit of kit, and it doesn't cost the earth either. But the camera quality on the iPhone 10 is just absolutely superb. So we record our videos in 4K, and it's wonderful. So those are the only 2 bits of video equipment we really use, to be honest. So you don't need to break the bank to do this. The main thing is you actually get in front of the camera and you do it regularly. So our goal, or my goal, is I need to do at least 2 to 3 videos a week. And if you don't set yourself that goal, time will just get in the way and you'll be producing 1 video a month that just isn't enough. So another one, can you recommend a good book about social media? Unfortunately, no. There are tons of them out there, and they all pretty much say what I've just said now. Our recommendation would be just to follow people online, social media experts, social media companies, marketing companies you like. Follow them online because they're always sharing free advice, just like what we do at Codebreak. So hopefully you're following our stuff. There are online courses you can sign up to. There are webinars you can sign up to. But no matter whether you read a book or sign up to a webinar or follow Codebreak, there's a massive difference between learning stuff and implementing it. Having the knowledge is only half the battle. You've got to make sure you actually do the do. So that's it today. Emily's going like this to me, so that either means my helicopter is here for my next meeting, or I've got to wrap it up because I'm approaching 10 minutes. And again, LinkedIn will only allow you to upload videos up to 10 minutes. So I'm going to stop there, but hopefully that's some good insight for you into getting the most out of your social media. I'll see you soon for another edition of Marketing Cracked.